Postpartum prep, ladies. That is what we're talking about today. I will be sharing with you all of my sleep items and cleaning items, because those are two things we do a lot of during the postpartum period: helping baby sleep and cleaning up after baby. So if you're interested, just go ahead and tune in for today's video. Hi, my name is Leslie, and I am a Christian wife, mother, and childbirth doula. This is where I share about all things birth, faith, and family. And today, we are diving into more baby products, more baby items that I have used. This is my second baby, so I've been around the block. So I have just really been able to just focus on exactly what I wanted this time around. But I'm still trying a couple new things. So I'm excited to share those with you. Let's dive right in. So first off, where is my baby going to sleep, right? So I'm going to scoot over here to the side and show you. This is the Graco bassinet Graco pack and play, and I'll link everything down below. But this is where I have my babies sleep when they first arrive. So this over here is this great little changing station that I use, and I will plug in the wipe warmer right next to it, and that is where I will change baby. I do have a separate changing station over here as well, but for middle of the night cleanings, I find it's so much easier to just do this, because baby will be sleeping in here. Now this is a day sleeper on one side, and when you turn it over, and of course, because I'm on camera, I'm not going to be able to do it. When you turn it over, it flips over and it's a bassinet. So a day sleeper on one side, bassinet on the other. So so I can put her here. She's a little bit at an incline here, and then the other one is a bassinet laid completely and totally flat. So this is what I'll use to have baby sleep in during the first couple months. Because I'm right here, I'm very close. I can hear her. I can see her. This is where I keep her. This is where she'll be. Now, the beautiful thing about the pack and play is that your baby can grow in this, and your baby can sleep in this for a bit, actually, because it has this little net area here where then you can put a mattress, like a little pack and play mattress, and you can make this a crib. So I live in New York City. I have found that pack and plays are some of the best. This is like one of the best options you can give somebody who's in a small apartment to be able to have their child sleep in. And I've had social workers who work with parenting, work in parenting education, recommend this up until the child's 2 years old. Now, that is because you have these different levels where the child can grow to, right? And so this is a level where the mattress can go once baby starts rolling over, right? No longer will have her in the bassinet. She can sleep at this level. And then after that, when she's taller and getting up on all fours or sitting up, I can move her down to the bottom, right? Once she's standing up at that point, I'm going to move her and transition her over to her crib. I may do that even sooner. Once she's sleep trained, I'm going to transition her to her crib. But this does have, this just has so much capability for you to grow with it and for it to be something that you have for the long run. I also love that it folds up and is a pack and play that you can take somewhere else. So we have taken this on trips with Jeremiah, and this has been his bed, and we bought the little mattress insert, so that's so it's comfier, so it's got an actual mattress in it, and I mean, he slept in this for quite a while, and so I highly recommend the Graco pack and play. I think it's got great versatility, especially for the beginning, and then the fact that it's transportable, and the fact that it doesn't take up a lot of space. So that's what we're using for baby to sleep in. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I've just had such a great experience with it myself. Now, during daytime sleeping, one thing I am doing new, I really struggled with Jeremiah to find a day sleeper that I could like have him out in the living room with me in, and that he would be comfortable with. I tried a couple of things, and honestly, to save money, I tried some things that were like maybe save me like a couple $20, maybe $40. And I found that they didn't work. And I wish that I had just made the investment into something that was maybe a little bit more expensive, but would have worked from the jump. And I have heard amazing reviews about the Snuggle Me. So we made the investment this year and we got a Snuggle Me. So that baby just kind of sits right in here. And this is just, this is said to just work so great because it makes baby feel like they're still being held. My sister-in-law has been using this with her newborn and she says it works. It has worked great. And so I'm really excited to try it. I will let you guys know how it goes. This was an investment, but I made it my second time around because I lost money my first time around by trying inexpensive alternatives that just weren't as good. So there's that. Then also for sleepwear, one thing that I learned is that buttons in PJs are not helpful. They look cute, but if they don't have a zipper, I'm not buying them. So this is just an example of the PJs that I got for her because you're doing so many diaper changes. It is just so much easier if you don't have to mess with all those buttons. Because when you're in the middle of the night and you haven't slept, it's very hard for you to remember which buttons go where. You end up just making a mess of it. Zippers are easier. So one of the biggest things that I recommend to my client is get zipper PJs. So I think this is just important sleepwear. Get zipper PJs. If you can get PJs, I've heard of PJs that people have that the zipper actually goes both ways and there's one from the bottom as well. That's really cool. I have not been able to find like regular PJs like that, but I hear they exist. So if I find them, I'll be sure to share those with you. But honestly, just zipper PJs. They will make your life so much easier. Recommend putting these on your registry. And I also find that just having your child in PJs most of the time, especially for the first 3 months, it's easier. And it's mostly what they're in all the time. It comes with the little footsie pajamas. They're staying nice and warm. I recommend this. So zipper PJs is a must for sleep. Okay, so this is something that I'm experimenting with this time because everyone talks about swaddling, and swaddling is very important. Y'all, like, babies love to be swaddled. If you couldn't tell from like the things that I've shared from the Snuggle Me, the whole point of the first 3 months of baby being outside the womb is, we call it the 4th trimester. Baby is essentially should still be in the womb. You want to recreate the womb experience. That's what we're going for here. That will help baby sleep. And sleep is important because baby's still developing at such a rapid pace. The reason we give birth at 9 months is because otherwise baby's head would not fit. But the baby still has a lot of growing and development to do outside in those first 3 months, especially. And so sleep is so important. And so we want to make sure we're doing everything we can to help baby sleep. Baby sleeps, that means mom and dad can sleep. So we want to just do everything we can to help baby sleep. Recreating the womb is like one of the biggest things. So with the Snuggle Me, because it's got the pillow encasing around them, it makes them feel like they're being held. Like they're still kind of like they're in a tighter, smaller space. They feel like they're in the womb. Swaddling, that's why swaddling works, because swaddling makes them feel like they're all bundled up tight like a burrito, and they feel like they're again in the womb. You're recreating the womb experience for them. So I got a couple different, I also, with Jeremiah, I did try the, we did regular swaddling, of course, but he somehow would get out. And we also tried the Velcro swaddles, and he would get out of those too. And also I felt like they were always so big for when he was first born, but he always seemed to get a handout or something like that. He never seemed to stay in it. So I wanted to try a couple new things. So I heard about this. This is the This is the Love to Swaddle Up. And this little thingy is just allows baby to put their arms up here. So you bundle them in, but they have their arms up here so that they can stretch and stuff. This is what I found with Jeremiah was one of the biggest things was he wanted to move his arms up here. He didn't really like the swaddle where his arms were down here. So he'd move them up here. And so this allows baby to do that. Now this one does have the zipper from the bottom, which is cool because it means you can make diaper changes easy, right? This is, you can just go like this, take baby's legs out, change them. I thought this was really cute. This also comes in pink, but they were out of stock, so I got it in gray. Plus this makes it easier when passing it on. So it's gender neutral. But still, I'm so excited to use this. Then, this recommendation I got from somebody else's channel, and I'm so excited to try this. This is the Nested Bean Zen 1 Classic. And this little baby, look at this, looks a lot like the Swaddle Up, but the difference with this one is that it has here like a little pouch and it's a little bit of weight. And so baby feels like they're being held. That's the idea. It's recreating the feeling that they're being held. And it's got these little, again, it's got this space. I'll show you in here. It's got, so here's the weights, right? To make baby feel like they're being held. That one doesn't, but this is like weighted. And then it has a little belt in here that you can help to keep baby with their arms down. So you can put them in here with their arms down. And then if they escape this, which is what Jeremiah was always doing, they have this space here where they can put their arms up like this, just like they like to sleep. And this should help with the startle reflex, right? Because they have the weight on them and their arms are contained, right? And I like that these are like breathable kind of mesh here on the side. So your baby's hands won't be like sweating in here. Granted, babies normally like a lot of warmth, but this I'm so excited to try. I've heard amazing reviews. I will let you know how this goes. So there's that for sleeping. Now, what else for sleeping? Well, sound machine. A sound machine, a sound machine, a sound machine. Probably one of the best investments I made for Jeremiah was getting a sound machine. It is currently in use by Jeremiah, which is why I don't have one to show you. But I also have a little travel size one that we keep in the diaper bag for traveling when you taking naps when we're at our in-laws and things like that. And I have one coming in for baby girl to go into this room. I will link the one that I use down below. I have found it to be great. It also has little lights. It has a whole bunch of sounds. You can actually, it's called the Hatch, and you can run it from your phone via the app. And that's what I love, is that I can program it once baby is sleep trained. I know it will turn on for baby's nap, and it will also turn off when baby's nap is supposed to be over. I have it completely scheduled for Jeremiah. But for baby girl, I also have the flexibility of, let's say, like she goes down and I happen to already have left the room and I don't have to come back in to turn it on, because that has happened sometimes. So I can just do it from my phone. Absolutely love the Hatch. Also love that it has comes with colors and things like that. And so I recommend the Hatch. I will link it down below. Share also a couple things that I use in terms of diaper changes, because we were talking about how to make those as easy as possible. And I know everybody's kind of got like different opinions about everything. I actually did a lot. I tried like every type of like organic, natural, as healthy as possible diaper with Jeremiah. And he peed through all of them, y'all. It was just like, none of them could hold like even one pee. It was just like, it was really rough. I tried Baby Organics. I tried 7th Generation. I tried Honest. All of those I tried with Jeremiah and they did not work. And then my sister-in-law shared with me this link where this woman had all these healthy alternatives for baby products and stuff like that. And on there, she had Pampers Pure. And so I tried Pampers Pure, and I haven't gone back ever since. So those are the diapers that I use. Pampers Pure. They are absolutely amazing. My son hasn't had any sensitivity to them or anything like that, and he did have very sensitive skin when he was born, and they've been great, absolutely great. Like, coverage is amazing, absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend Pampers Pure. For wipes, I use 7th generation wipes, and they've been good. They haven't had any reaction. They have no fragrances, no parabens, no sulfates in them. So I have liked them. I love that you can use them for baby's bum, but also for hands and face and stuff like that. So I go with that for cleaning. Now, I think that's all I wanted to share with y'all for today. Oh, one new thing I'm doing. I got a wipe warmer. So you will hear mixed reviews about wipe warmers, but I want to share. My son was a summer baby, and so I didn't use a wipe warmer, and yeah, he did cry a little bit during diaper changes, but not so much that I felt like I need to get a wipe warmer. However, this baby girl, she's due in December. I live in New York. It is cold, and so I'm definitely using a wipe warmer. And it's so interesting because now it's the point that my husband's like, we should just also use one for Jeremiah. We're in the process of potty training him anyways, so that's another story for another day. But what I've learned is that maybe I should have just used one from the beginning, because it is just like a nice little comfort for them, to make those diaper changes just a little bit more pleasant. So I'm super excited. I got a wipe warmer. I got the Munchkin wipe warmer. I will be sure to link that below. I can show it to you. Actually, it's right here. It's not plugged in yet. Got my Munchkin wipe warmer right here. So I'm excited to be using that. And then that is essentially it for all things sleep and cleaning. I hope that this video was helpful to you, with me sharing a little bit of the products that I'm trying and using, and I will give you feedback on how it all goes. I'll make sure to do a follow-up in about 3 months after I've tried them all and have a better sense. And that's it, y'all. That's it for today's video. Now, if you're interested in my childbirth education course, it is currently on sale, $75. Link is down below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who you think it might be helpful for. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, please just go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you've tried some of these things that I haven't tried yet and you have some feedback to share. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much again. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Bye.